Ngiyacela Nkosi kuba ngiphiwe ke amandla ngiwadinga kuba ngifikele nokuba izilingo zingihaqilela ngiyahluleka uma ngingedwa.
Good evening and welcome to Okay, welcome to our show titled Sipping with My Friends.
That's a nice one. I will just first introduce myself, and they're gonna introduce themselves. And we are just going to talk about our friendship, how we met, the challenges we're facing as musicians in the industry, how the COVID-19 is affecting it. You know, we just having a conversation. I see it.
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
My name is Musa Yende, and as she said, we're just gonna have a conversation over tea. And
oh yeah, hey everyone, my name is Khaya Sibanyoni, and yes, I'm just this boy who's always with these girls all the time. And guess what? We all from Foslo. We all from the East End.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. We just here to talk to you. We're just here to have an amazing time with you guys.
Yeah, we also want to let's borrow each other's brains, you know,
Yes.
information and all of that.
Yes.
So let's start here, guys. How did we meet?
This is how it all began. It was 2008, if I'm not lying. Yes, it was 2008, and I was walking to a rehearsal, and Siyakha was rehearsing at my church. Mina bengirehearsela kwenye indawo, and I didn't know Siyakha at all. I didn't know her. But as I was walking towards the church, I could hear this girl singing. I still remember what she was singing. She was singing, Angi nako ogwanele Gizonika uqobo lwami. Angazi ukuthi bangenelana engomeni yami. But that is what she was singing, and ngayovula, it was a tent. Ngayovula ngakoba mangithi she was ngiyakhumbula nokuthi wayechineni, guys, straight up a dark acula umntana bantu. And from that day I promised myself that this girl is going to be my friend. I will marry her. And we exchanged BBM, remember? BBM pins.
Yes, do you still remember your pin?
I can't. I don't.
Do you remember your pin? Did you have BBM? Did you have mix it?
my mix-it name was Timepiece.
My mixed name was Mr. Sophisticated.
My mixed name was my fake name, Precious.
How was that?
Fake name.
My first name was Musa baby.
Mina soloko Mr. Nice Guy, put my sweetie, Mr. Sophisticated.
Yes!
But game. Ngahlangana no Siyakha kanjalo, we exchanged BBM pins, and she's been an amazing friend from that day. Must I continue? How I met Puss the Nurse. Puss the Nurse, Musa Yende, guys. Guys, sahlangana mina naye. It was like a DVD recording where we started to be very, very close. It was a DVD recording yaka Pastor Sarah.
Oh yeah.
And she's been an amazing woman ever. I couldn't understand umuntu nomusa kangaka ozothi can we meet here ngizokulifta mina sihambe sekurehearsal sihambe ngetheza sihambe ngogreen lapha.
Ayisaba ke imoto yakhe usista sisokolile
And
bazalwane.
a lot of people have been asking me ukuthi sifike kanjani ukuthi ngize ngimbize ngophuzo. So we were tired of rehearsals. Like Google DVD recording, because they rehearse over and over and over and over again. So we're just tired. So we were saying, sesiyaxoxa sonke ukuthi no asuggesteni ukuthi sicela ukungena mhlambe this week uMonday no Tuesday kuphela bese iband ichubeke nge-DVD recording yona ngathi kusho uMusa letho mina ngathi how iphuze lihle lelo wafeka usister because yena bekafunde down ngithi
doesn't know Zolo like
so ngasho ke mina ukuthi how iphuze lihle lelo she laughed and then from that day we called each other Puzos and that was like 2016 and yes we've been together since then.
Yes, so now how I met Khaya story so just Siyafana. How I met Musa, when was it? 2012.
And bese ba amadlozi wesikole kade befunde eCJC
from 2012 ngamazi lapho ugirl saya ngaqala uhlangana naye bese kunegig eRonda Belt ngambona usisi ukuthi wena nje lo ngathi nje ngathi ayingamuphi look ashona ukuthi ngimenzeni ngamusa khuluma
naye bekahlupha Musa
baka snacks masicala meat like really snacks
I think that masicala kumitha beka snacks
phela ngangimi kusinto zami ngangimncane
yeah
and ngangimncane and ukuyabona masilento yama musician besesene rave adudula saqhatha cula umhlekazi for 5 years asacula umhlekazi okay we still sipping I don't like it here anyway but yeah the Lord is still faithful ngamuzwa ke drop we conversation akhuluma nge-music school hayi nami ngaba interested sengiyathamba manje ngaya kuye ngathi hello kunjani ngokuze ukhuluma nge-music school but bantu yazi ngamjanga ngayijaja ibook by its cover ngayijaja ibook by its cover.
She's the sweetest, guys, to be honest with you. Between me and her, she's the sweetest.
Yeah, phela thina siyama bulldozer.
Most sweet. Like noma kuliwa bangani. Mina no Siyakha.
Yena
uhlala la khona nembona ukuphi. Mina no Siyakha sihlala sela.
Thina sama bulldozer. So I met her lapho esikolweni 2012 wangifikela kuqala ke esikolweni she was already ahead with 6 months damlandela damlandela safunda music school ke sahlangana no Mr Zonke then from there on up until today esanxibo size 6 okay ungayazi xa umbona le uyazwa uyeza okanye uyeza
horrible
yeah but yeah that's how we met.
Yeah, but I don't think I should retell the story because they're fun exactly how they said it.
Yeah. So moving on,
I think a lot of people want to know. I think we can relate to it. You get a lot of people that want to know how you got where you got Konamanje. What are the tips and the challenges, the obstacles you faced, and so on. Maybe as
you can start since you are introducing the thing.
Okay, I think being Go Music School, it helped a lot in terms of meeting other musicians. Our lecturers would say, this is how it works.
Yeah.
And I think joining a music school, we thought immediately like you're already sorted and your life is gonna, people are gonna recognize that because manje when we are school and blah blah, and we figured that it doesn't work like that. In our industry, you have to work hard. You constantly have to know how to work with people. Because I think more than having talent and being good at what you do, it's about character. and how you're able to work along with people. Come on, Pela. Your work ethic. Come on, Pela, but it goes a long way. It goes a long way. So I think, Mina, those are the things that I've learned. The challenges that I'm still facing even now, Guti, you don't just rocket to stardom. So you don't skip levels. You have to
rocket to stardom.
Rocket to what?
Okay, we've learned something today.
Like you don't just skip stages. Okay. But you have to work on yourself. You have to level.
Yes.
You know, to get where you want. You have to start somewhere, and you have to constantly work hard. Constantly try to be relevant. Because in our industry, you can be erased really quickly. Yes. I feel. But yeah, I mean, those are my challenges. And
eraser, so.
Yes.
To add on what Musa said, well, basically I started Ukula when I was 11 years old, but face a reality it was when I did my first DVD with Usistibelo. A challenge. A question based.
Yeah, like your musical journey, my challenges.
Oh, my musical journey. So yes, that's when I started, and my first gig total 500 rand, which was an achievement for me, you know. Then that's when I realized oh, and enye into angikaze ngasebenza in my life ukuthi mhlambe kuthiwe ngisemsebenzini or like
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I've never been in a corporate world, but I've always been a musician from Jendizalwa. Musician. That would tell you about sometimes if you believe in something and telling yourself about this is what I want and you put your mind to it, then you can actually become what you want to be. Yeah, but it doesn't matter about okay, sharp, you can have ezinye we're not condoning if you're a musician, you can't work, you can't do this. You need money, you need to ube nemali, ube rich, ube millionaire, billionaire. But I also understood the purpose. I understood I can't work in office. I don't see myself I don't see myself ndisebenza ofisini yabona. I believe uba ndibizelwe lento yabo. So ndibizelwe uba a musician, and of course ke zikhona ezinye business adventures engizozithatha in life, you know. But that's when I started ucula, ndafunda apho ku music school. Sahlala ku music school ngisubject ayi-1 yasevuruvaya. Sicedile baba 2015 yasevuruvaya subject ayi-1. Mara that should say a lot about us. Bese loko siconvincana nomsuku friend asibuyele mathingacedi asibuyele. Today we are graduates, we graduated, we are qualified musicians and all of that. So it should also tell you about if you start something, finish it, because when you start something and you don't finish, awuzugqiba anything in life. So kwi-journey yami ke leyo funda uba I learned the hard way as well because of the excitement. As well as a musician, I just want to have this now. It really screwed me in a hard way in your life. So in music industry, it's about uzazi indaba zakho nozazi uba ungubani nozazi uba ufunani ufuna uyaphi njani.
Just to add on what they just said, you guys are powerful. Anyway, Musa touched based on a character. And I'm gonna talk a bit on a character as well. It is important to use mostly what we were taught. And I'm just gonna talk on the gospel side of things because, well, me, I'm finding out I can't sing other genres. So I'm only on the gospel industry, and what keeps me going or what keeps me to be the guy that I am today is because of the character or the imfundiso engazifunda yabona ekhaya. Like as I was saying, most of us we are from a background yabazalwane, like abazali bethu are PKs, abazali bethu yibo introduce in this gospel thing. So it is important to be in prayer, it is important to be in the word of God all the time, so that when you deliver as well, the word of God says, whatever that you do in a secret place, I will display it in front of people.
Yes, Lord.
In a good and in a bad way. So noma ngabe wenza izinto ezimbi uthi uzifihlile zizovela someday. But even if when you seek God, stay in the word, fast, do everything, pray and all of that, it shows again ukuthi ulokhu njani, uvela kanjani. My music journey, basically I am not, no, let me not say that, but I'm just an average singer. I'm not like my friends, like and I am just here and like I always label myself as a traditional singer. And we have a lot of traditional singers, but what makes me to be set apart is that I seek God, I stay in the word, and that's what Khaya does most all the time. So it is important is the spiritual life, because I'm just going to encourage everyone to seek the Lord, to stay in prayer, to fast, to pray, to do everything, and also rehearse. Let the platform get you almost ready, because we are never ready. But let the platform say that you are almost ready. Yeah. So rehearse, listen to music. Don't listen to gospel only. Get other things so that you can build the brand or the character or the brand that you want to be.
Yes, you do build a brand, my friend.
So yes.
It's very interesting, and I think it looks like we have like one last question.
Okay.
So, Itzi, how has COVID-19 affected us as musicians?
COVID-19 is affecting kakhulu because, if you must hear me now.
Oh, that's not kuluma.
How has it affected us?
All right, since we're here, first of all, guys, it is important to always have these.
And sanitize.
Wherever you go, sanitize your hands. Go out when you're going to get essential stuff. And don't forget to keep social distance. That is what is important. This has affected us as musicians or as the arts industry, all of it, in a very bad way, because we couldn't do any gigs. So no gigs, no money. So bangadlali ngani bathi kwa music kumnandi ngoba makuvela izinto ezikanje kumnandi, yes, kodwa makuvela into ezikanje uyayibona mfowethu. If you didn't save, if you didn't have savings, if you didn't do things right, then in times like this, that's where we get to be depressed as musicians and stuff. Sisaselapho nje, besides i-COVID le esibhekene nayo vele has taught me so many things, but one of them was that it is important to save money. Let's not want to please people as musicians only ukuthi mangivela mele bathi lentwana idla indwangu le, or whatsoever or lentwana le ihlala esentini, lentwana le yenza ukuthi nokuthi. That doesn't benefit you on a long run. It is important to save. It is important to save, because when it's your season, number one. I don't know, I record, so go forward there.
Siyakha,
I'm saying. It is so important to save. It's good to look good, it's good to smell good, it's good to drive good, it's good to stay in center like we are right now, okay? But also have that 1.5 that you save on every gig. Have the 2K that you save on every gig, because guys, you can imagine it's like the show basically last year. Like big shows basically last year. So you can imagine some of us what are surviving on right now. It's only savings.
Yeah.
And I'm a studio session lapo right now. So we are surviving because of savings.
And you can imagine some of us are breadwinners. you know?
Bruh.
Like we
Bruh.
breadwinners and this is akwenza njani ngoku ifamily zethu zawuthini baxhomekeke kuthi. Then how are we doing it if awukwazi usifundisa usave? Save guys. And enye into ukhaya sathetha about into zosave. Asikwazi uba zi-musicians ikhona into ebizwa nge-payslip. Usave uyakwazi uzivulela yakho ikhampani uzicreatele i-payslip yakho uyazi uba xa sofuna ukuaplayela izinto awuhlupheki iphele le stigma yokuba musicians we can't apply for loans, we can't apply for this, we can't apply for cars, we can't apply for that. You create these things for yourself uyenze lento yenzeke iphele lento yoba musicians that siyayikwazi uzenza izinto qha siyonqena.
True. Do you have something to say?
I think it is touchy is me. Mina, what I can say, I think what I was gonna say, you guys have already said it.
Mm-hmm.
But on the positive side, I'll call it the positive side. But this whole time, the lockdown and quarantine has taught me that I think as people we need each other. And before this time, along the ways as musicians or whatever, no one's any. This time has proved that none of that matters. If this were to be the end of the world, are you happy with how you treated people? Are you happy with how isn't ended between Nina and Nonge? Are you happy with how you lived your life? Are you happy with the effort or with everything you do?
We love you guys so much and we truly appreciate everything that you guys are doing for us, for supporting us. Ningasikhohlwa noma sekuphela i-COVID-19 siyabuya more amavoice alolekile nje ku-right.
Nisibukheni bandla
bakithi nje kubonakala. Kazi Musa wafethu le. Mayenza lezi zinto lezi. Kuba weird ngoba umuntu othe
guys, but she umuntu othe kini not kithi.
Mama.
She's very hyper and annoying.
I wish bese sathatha enye video bekayenzile adlalise iningi.
Hey guys, bye bye, we love you.